Tonight, you can now see The Sound of Music at the Lexington Opera House. The opera company held its opening tonight. The Sound of Music is led by veterans of Broadway, national tours, rising stars, as well as some recent college graduates. Several Kentucky children are also playing the Von Trapp children in the musical. Lexington natives also have supporting roles. The Lexington Theater Company says they are excited for people to enjoy the show.
We love live theater because it is a shared experience between the actors on stage and the audience. There's a special energy that passes back and forth, and there's really absolutely nothing like experiencing storytelling, musical storytelling, together in a masterful way, and we hope everybody has a wonderful time.
And you have until July 16th, that's Sunday, to see The Sound of Music. We have a link on this story on WKYT.com where you can purchase your tickets.